Hey, it's nomadicMadman. I'm about to start my next painting. It's on a 10 by 30 canvas. I know what I want it to look like in my head, but I'm going to show you the blank canvas and then we'll start from there. So I may not videotape this whole painting, but it's a 10 by 30. I'm going to attempt to do as if I was coming into the New York Harbor with the Staten Island Statue of Liberty. So there's going to be a big ocean view. Basically, it's going to be kind of dark and gray. The clouds will fill the whole sky. There won't be any blue sky that I know of. And the Statue of Liberty will be very small, maybe some ships in the harbor. Something like that. So let's see what I can do. I think it's going to be pretty cool. The first thing I'm going to do, I marked 6 inches, 6.5 inches across so I can just get a straight horizon. So let's see what that looks like. Using a charcoal pencil. This is 6 inches down. I wasn't sure where I wanted the horizon to be, but I think right about there. I've seen this done different ways. Some people mask it off with tape, but I don't know that I care for that. So I'm just going to try to do it freehand because there won't really be a horizon that is defined in the end. So we'll start with that. So the first sketch I did, I kind of scrubbed it out, but I did the statue too big. A lot of this, I'm just kind of just experimenting again. I kind of drew it smaller here. What I'm doing here is I took some black with some water. I'm just kind of, I just want to find the outline of the main subject. There's kind of, in one of the photos I was looking at, it's just kind of some trees in the background or something. And then, so this is my initial sketch. The proportion's not correct, so I'm going to be touching it up or painting over it to redo it. But this is in essence what it's going to look like. Alright, I just painted over everything with cerulean blue, white. It's going to be like a sunset, so I put in some yellow and some red. I kind of faded it in and out the sky. I lost my horizon, but it's in there somewhere. Okay, this is where I'm ending today. This is, I think it's December 28th, 2024. Anyhow, what I did was put in the ocean and the sky. Anyway, after this dries, I'll put the horizon back in. And I think I'm going to do the Statue of Liberty even smaller than I intended. But it's going to be back in there somewhere. But yeah, it's going to be a sunset. All right, it's nomadicMadman. I'm back to working on this New York Harbor. Yesterday I started off by creating a sketch of the Statue of Liberty. Obviously that could look okay, but I didn't want to do that much detail, so I shrunk it down even farther. It's really small, and I just kind of sketched it in here and so there's really no detail to it, but that's the kind of this, you can't even see it. It's kind of the size I was looking for right there. But you know, a bigger one could have looked good. Maybe if I brought it out further. Well, maybe that'll be a different time. Anyway, let's take another close-up before I start painting. Again, this is where I'm at today. It's the following day. I had thought about maybe it would have been cool to have the sun right here, but so I just kind of sketched that in. Hopefully it'll look like the Statue of Liberty. Oh, wow. Hey, that looks really good. I might need a new phone. uh, okay, I'm having a hard time getting the island in there and the statue, because if you put the island in without some sort of definition, it gets obscured by just the plain color. I wondered at the turn of the century what would be the tallest building in New York, so I put in a church, maybe, yeah. But there's a line of trees and ship in the harbor. I'll probably put another ship in there somewhere. Okay, it's January 2nd. I took a few days off. I worked on it a little bit a few days ago, and the little Statue of Liberty that I was doing just wasn't working out, so I changed it a bit, made it a little bit bigger, tried to take out the ship, kind of messed up the ocean, so I'm gonna have to repaint the ocean. But I'm trying to figure out how to do the Statue of Liberty without trying to do too much detail. So this is what it is today. Hi, it's nomadicMadman. It's January 4th, 2025. And today I'm gonna work on this painting a little bit. I made some more changes. I repainted the ocean and touched up the statue, did a little sky and on the horizon. I'm actually going to do the ocean one more time. I want it to be darker, kind of a more gray in it, so I'm gonna try to do some touch up on it. The island, I looked at some pictures. I've been to New York before, but I didn't go to Staten Island. I went to David Letterman and saw Christina Aguilera and Bonnie Hunt at David Letterman's show. Went to the top of the Empire State Building. Did some walking around downtown, but I have not been here. So, but I do believe the island is a little bit bigger. It's not going to be perfect. Anyhow, we'll see what happens tonight. All right, it's later in the day. I've repainted the ocean. I used cerulean blue, black. Added some yellow highlights for the sky into the water. Right now I'm kind of experimenting with waves. Instead of it just being flat, I was going to put some motion in the water. Not a lot, and I just added the tree line a little bit in. I still have some more work to do. The church steeple's still there. I may do a little touch up on the statue. Well, the base needs a lot of work, but anyway, it looks, it's kind of fun just playing around with the water and experimenting. But anyways, that's where I'm at today. Hi, it's nomadicMadman. Hey, I am done. I'm just going to do a close-up of this picture. I was going to do a ship in it, but I've decided to do some smaller pictures maybe and just practice on a smaller picture. I have a feeling if I try to do something as adventurous as a ship, it may not turn out very good. So I'm going to practice with that. But for this, I think I'm going to call this good. Anyway, it's just the Statue of Liberty at sunset. I have an FF up here in the corner. Hard to see. I typically just do that. Not typically, I have always done that. But I'm going to do a close-up and talk to it. Okay. Hopefully this will stay focused. Statue of Liberty turned out pretty good, I think. I like the sunset also. I was going to do more on the waves or the water, but I'm not. I had some pencil drawings up here, and so instead of erasing them or painting over it, I kind of made it to look like there's some structures with some smoke, industrial smoke coming out of it. Because in my mind, this is the late 1800s. I still left the church steeple over here, and I put a little light in the tower. Oh, it's not going to focus. There it is. Left the tree line the way it was. Pretty nice sunset. Anyway, this was a pretty fun photo picture. Oh man. Hey, it looks good blurry. All right, that's it. Adios, muchachos.